final Pennsylvania poll. Harris up 5 on September 16th. From Quinnipiac, October 7th, Harris was up 2. And October 28th, Trump is up 2. Net 7 swing in Trump's direction. Why you gotta show this to me, man? Margin of error. We'll see what happens. I will vote for Donald Trump. That's why Donald Trump is clapping in Pennsylvania right now. That song came out 4 years ago, and he just busted that out like the nuclear option. Kamala distances herself from Joe after Biden correctly calls Trump supporters trash. Gramussi, are you voting for? Gramussi, are you voting for Puccina?
I'm voting for Puccina. Who are you gonna vote for?
I'm voting for Puccina.
Endorsed by Gramussi.
All right, we gotta fucking do something about Zoomers, man. Nah, that's too much. He's Gen Alpha, bro. Don't loop me in. Nah, he's Gen Z, bro. You're cooked. Your generation is fucked. Elon is the greatest entrepreneur of our generation. He working with Trump will revolutionize the country for real. Yeah, dude, totally. Yeah, Henry Ford with Adolf Hitler. He really is running the Adolf Hitler, Henry Ford route, like, to a T. Is kind of wild. Dude, history quite literally is repeating itself. It's crazy. Yeah, I was, of course, correct when I said Harris will break away from Biden over garbage comment about Trump supporters after reluctance to distance herself. Oh... CNN gigacopium overdose. New CNN poll show Wisconsin, Harris up 6. Michigan, Harris up 5. Pennsylvania, Harris, Trump, dead heat. Goddamn. Biden said it to force her to break away from him? Yeah, no. All right. Who else is supposed to protect Republicans from evil Joe Brandon? Yeah, Kamala be like, I'm going to defend you Republicans from my administration. Like, this is what it took for her to break away. She could have broken away over and over again, but like, nope, this is when it happened. Yeah, I saw this clip. It's going viral all over the fucking internet. Anna, it's sad. It's sad to see like what has become of Anna Kasparian's commentary. I don't know why she's doing this. I think she like, people will immediately say, oh, she's grifting. I think it's sadder if it's genuine. Like, and I think it's genuine. Like, I think she has like experienced a lot of ideological shifts that started off with like, I think homelessness and crime, like leaning into crime panic stuff, and then moving on to the trans panic stuff. Now she's just doing this thing, like running defense for Trump's fascism. Like, that's crazy. I am proud of my unk though for standing up for what he believes. Let's take a look at what this clip looked like.
Because look, if we're just gonna use fascist toward anyone we dislike, all right, then the word doesn't actually mean anything.
Okay, what do you want me to say, Anna?
Like, if you cannot call Trump a fascist, there is no reason to use the word. We should not learn about fascism in school. We should not learn about genocides. We should not learn about like how we got to this point in history, because like that's it. Like he's a fascist. Like, what do you mean? This motherfucker wants to do concentration camps, dude. What are you saying? Like, what are we doing? What are you saying?
Now, you want me to say wannabe dictator?
Sure, you can say wannabe dictator, but I don't even think he wants to be a dictator.
Of course he does. That's what you do when you lose an election and you go, oh, I got a fake election.
He's right. Oh, that's so funny. Oh God, I'm so unk-pilled right now. So of course he does.
Electors, and I'd like to terminate the Constitution and bring out the tanks and use martial law against American citizens and shoot protesters. I mean, if that's not fascist, then I guess the word just shouldn't exist.
But was he able to do those things?
Oh, dude, sorry. Excuse me, officer. I know that like I went into a bank with a gun, okay? And I said, put the money in the bag, please. And then they put the money in the bag, but then on the way out of the bank, I actually slipped on a banana peel and fell. Technically, I didn't extract all of the dollars out of the bank. I am not a bank robber. That's fine. Please do not call me a bank robber, because guess what? I failed in robbing the bank. Like, what are we doing here? When it comes to the term fascist, like if your entire worldview revolves around ultra nationalist sentiments, like, and the abolition, the complete fucking deportation of like an entire, like tens of millions of people that are currently living on US soil, like that's it. That's Adolf Hitler. What are we doing? That's Adolf Hitler.
Trump's
his rhetoric is awful.
Okay, if you don't want to be called fascist, stop saying fascist things. It's not that hard.
Thank you.
Not that hard. Oh, here, let me have dinner with Nick Fuentes, who's a Nazi, Kanye, who's a Nazi, and let me say there's good people on the Nazi side. Oh, it could be pro-Confederate guys. Might be guys who are pro-slavery.
He's right. He's right. Unc is cooking. Unc is cooking. He's right. I'm glad that he's like, he hasn't lost the sauce on this part because, you know, he's a little bit of a crime guy too. But goddamn, dude, that's why I'm writing Cenk Uygur on the ballot.
Who are good guys. Let me do all of these things. Let me say that immigrants are poisoning the blood of our nation, a Nazi term that is only used in the past by Nazis, and then say I'm gonna ban Muslims, I'm gonna do this and this and this to all the other ethnic groups, and then go, oh, I can't believe you called me a fascist. No, he is a fascist. I'm very happy to call him a fascist.
All right. There.
All right, I'm not gonna get back into it.
Dude, oh God. I love this man. That's Unc, man. That's Unc. He went hard. I don't think Anna is pro-fascist. I think she's just become like more of a centrist with right-leaning associations as time has continued due to a metric ton of criticism and feedback and backlash that she has received from the left. It cooked. I think a lot of people's brains get fried when they divert even a little bit from like whatever the leftist progressive position is, right? And most people don't have any way of like dealing with that in a normal fashion. She got shit on her entire life by the right, like nonstop doxing, death threats, all this shit, right? So when you're doing that for like 25 years and you're constantly getting bullied and you feel like, you know, you can't even get support from the left, right? You can't even get like the support that you think you deserve in the left because you have disagreements with other people who are like prominently online, extremely online on the left, whatever. It just like fries your brain where you're like, what the fuck am I doing this for? The difference is like you have to be an incredibly stubborn person to just go, I don't give a what people say. I'm still gonna fucking advocate for the things I'm advocating for. I don't give a shit. You know what I mean? And I think that slowly but surely she got like crime pilled, okay? And people were like very upset with her over that. And then she got like transphobia pilled a little bit with like the birthing person stuff. And I think it's just like basically fried her brain. And it's sad to see, but it happens, you know? Can't imagine what a reasonable person would end up looking like to someone like that. Guys, I don't like the only reason why I'm saying all this is because like I know where she's coming from. Like I know I don't agree with her and she has attacked me consistently throughout the years. And my response always is like, I hope she's doing all right. I hope she's doing all right. You know, we have our disagreements. It is what it is. But like, you have to understand, she's in a very unique predicament. Okay. Like there are not that many independent voices on the left, right? And this is what TYT was for a very long time when that space was incredibly lonely, okay? When that space was just fucking lonely. And that's it. I think it like cooked her a little bit. I think it fried her a little bit. That's what happened.